Brian, nice to meet you again.
Nice to see you, Ingo.
Da hat sich eine ganze Menge verändert bei Placebo in letzter Zeit. Lots of changes in Placebo in the last couple of years, in the last couple of months, of course. You left the record label. You have a new drummer, of course, Steve Forrest nowadays. So let's talk about Steve first, because I think that's quite interesting. How did you find him?
Well, we met in Arizona in the U.S. and when his previous band were opening for us on a U.S. tour. And we were very impressed with his young 19-year-old's technical abilities, you know. And he was kind of the focus of the band, really. And I think the singer got a little bit upset about that and ended up kicking him out of the band. But we forgot about him, and then he got in touch with us when he found out that we didn't have a drummer, you know. And we were like, oh yeah, the kid covered in tattoos, yeah, oh, that could be interesting, you know. And that's kind of how it happened, really. So it goes to show that initiative pays.
Also, you left the record label, and now you're basically on your own. Yeah, is it like that? What's the difference?
Well, you know, we're very much in the driving seat this time, and we're very, very much in control of what we do. And so we focus just totally on the art and what we want to do, and we don't really worry about sort of the marketing and the sort of the commerciality of it. And we spent 10 years on a major label, and the industry's changed, and we thought that it was, with our experience, that, you know, we could probably do the best job by doing it ourselves.
It sounds much more positive in a way. It sounds very different. I also heard you talk in some interviews about sort of stepping out of the dark in some ways and stuff like that. How is that meant?
Well, you know, I mean, the answer is sort of in the title. Of course, Battle for the Sun, it has the word sun in it, but it also has the word battle, which suggests some kind of, you know, struggle or some kind of conflict. And I think it's a record that's kind of about change, and change isn't always the easiest thing in the world to achieve. And so the people who kind of live in these songs are going through some kind of process of change, and it's kind of documenting that, really. But I think the new positivity within the band was just kind of the enthusiasm that we felt when we kind of reconvened to make this record. We felt that we had a future, you know, after years of it being unclear as to what we were going to do with our lives, I guess.
Big difference to play at the Gloria in a small club like that, small venue, very unusual for Placebo nowadays. So how does that feel for you?
I like to mix it up, you know. I mean, I went to see the Rolling Stones last year, and I was just in the south of France, and I was just sat there thinking, I wonder if I'd like it if I had to play to 65,000 people every night, you know. I'm not too sure if I would, so I think it's good for us to sort of mix it up. We have the opportunity to play these big festivals, but taking the opportunity to perform in a more intimate setting, so we can, you know, have a sort of a more sort of contact with our fans, I suppose.
We have 15 countries connected tonight on the radio.
Wow.
Yes, 15 countries. So do you ever think about it while you're on stage?
I think it's best not to think about it. You know, I think it's best to just pretend that it's just a regular show, you know, otherwise you get a little self-conscious, you know, and you could start getting worried about it being perfect, and it's never perfect. It's a rock show.
I heard that you also became a dad. Is that true?
Yes.
So do you take your child ever on tour already?
No. He's at school, you know, where he should be.
Are you a handler of that?
Well, I'm a single father, but you know, I'm very much involved as much as I can. Yes, yeah. He's the love of my life.
What's his name?
His name is Cody, and he's 4 years old.
Cool. What's his favorite game and yours with playing with him?
He likes guitars, but he also, but he's in love with the drums, so I'm a little bit disappointed.
So is there nowadays that you're here on stage with a new drummer and stuff, does it feel very different?
Well, yeah, I mean, we feel like a new band, and it's I think we're very lucky after 15 years of being in the music business, you know, to be able to sort of have this kind of renaissance. And yes, we have a new drummer, a new guitarist, and we even have a violinist in the band now. So we feel really refreshed, and it's what we needed to do in order to kind of continue and you know, plan for the next 15 years, hopefully.
Thank you very much, Brian. Looking forward to the gig.
Thank you, Ingo. Nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you too. Thanks.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.